Have you ever wondered what fueled the strength, endurance, and unmatched resilience of ancient warriors and legendary hunters? Well, it wasn't protein shakes. It was the nose-to-tail consumption of the wild beasts that used to roam this land. I'm talking specifically about the American bison, which was almost extinct a while ago, but now we get to enjoy it again, and it's being raised again in their natural environment. And so today I'm incredibly excited to introduce to you our latest supplement in the lineup, and that is American Beast. It's a combination of regeneratively raised bison, liver, and heart. And I consider it America's original superfood. And the bison we use to harvest the organs are raised regeneratively on open pastures in North Dakota and the surrounding areas. And the cool thing about bison is that it delivers superior nutrition and performance. In fact, we have tested our bison products and compared them directly to the best grass-fed, grass-finished beef organs in freeze-dried form, and bison has outperformed them all. Better, more nutrient dense, better fatty acid profile, and all of the things we're going to talk about here in a little bit. And of course, we ship our latest supplement again in glass bottles with metal lids, so there are no endocrine disrupting chemicals and no microplastics in the product. And for the first time, it's a made in the USA product, meaning that the ingredients come from the US, obviously, the labels come from the US, but also the gelatin capsules all come from the United States. So it's an all-American product, and we are super, super proud of that. So if you wonder now, well, how is American Beast different from beef organs or from our own beef organ supplement? And here is the thing. Bison is naturally lower in histamines. So if you suffer from sensitivities to histamine, then bison might be the better choice, both from a muscle meat as well as from an organ meat perspective. Bison has also a better fatty acid profile, meaning that it has lower levels of PUFAs, even though arguably grass-fed, grass-finished beef is relatively low in PUFAs already. But bison is even lower, and specifically the ratio between omega-3 and omega-6 is even better in bison than it is in beef. And it has higher concentrations of key micronutrients like zinc, vitamin K2, manganese, chromium, and others. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. So what are the benefits of consuming American Beast? Well, the number one benefit you might experience is increased energy and endurance. And that's because bison is so rich in iron and other nutrients that are specifically important for energy production and endurance. We support, or American Beast supports, cardiovascular and mitochondrial health because it has a lot of CoQ10 that comes from the heart, which is in the product. Enhanced mental clarity thanks to choline, B12 and folate, and superior recovery and immune function thanks to zinc, selenium, copper, and some of the other micronutrients. So who should take American Beast? Well, I think the prime example or the prime candidate for American Beast are active individuals such as myself. You know, if you work out a lot, if you push it in the gym, you need a lot of energy, stamina, and improved recovery, and all of that you can support with consuming American Beast. Also biohackers and high performers, entrepreneurs, of course. You know, the nutrient density in American Beast are incredibly important for physical and cognitive performance. And of course, you know, mental clarity seekers. If you have brain fog or, you know, your brain isn't working as it should, maybe you have focusing issues, etc. All of that you can address by providing your body with the micronutrients it needs for optimal cognitive performance. Aging adults is another great example. While they also do well with just beef organs, you know, specifically for mitochondrial and cardiovascular support, American Beast is an excellent product. And then of course the organ meat skeptics that don't want to deal with the taste and texture and of organ meats, of preparing organ meats, you know, all of those are a prime candidate for American Beast. Doesn't taste like anything, doesn't smell like anything. You take 5 capsules a day and you get a lot of micronutrients that your body needs to thrive and to support optimal health. Let's talk about some of those key nutrients and why bison is so different. Well, you know, one example is bison has 23,000% of the zinc you would find in beef organs. That's an incredible number. I had to triple check it because I couldn't believe it. But yes, there is significantly more zinc in bison organs compared to beef. And zinc is obviously important for testosterone production, for immunity, for recovery, and for many other things. There is also significantly more, specifically 168% more, vitamin B12, important for mental clarity, for energy metabolism, etc., etc. CoQ10, a lot in bison heart, important for cellular energy and heart health. Manganese and chromium, you can find 510% more manganese and 636% more chromium on average in bison organs compared to beef organs, and those are important for performance, blood sugar regulations, and other things. There is 193% more vitamin K2, which is important for bone and arterial health in bison compared to beef. There is 61% more iron, obviously important for oxygen delivery, endurance, red blood cell formation, etc. And there is also significantly more choline in bison organs that is important for brain and nervous system support. So the bottom line here is there are a lot of those key micronutrients that are specifically important for endurance, for performance, for recovery, for immunity, that you will find in very high concentrations in bison, and that's why we developed American Beast. Now, as always, we're a small family-owned business, so we try to do things the best way possible, the best way I know of. That means no fillers, no additives. There is nothing funky in the product that's on the label or not. All it has is bison heart, bison liver, and the gelatin capsule. That is third-party lab tested to make sure you don't get any heavy metals or anything funky in the product, just what we claim that's on the label. So if you're ready to elevate your performance, fuel your recovery, dominate life, and unleash your inner beast, check out American Beast on shop.michaelkrumer.com. Let me know how you like it. I love to hear your feedback. It's been a game changer for us. I take it every single day. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and send it maybe to someone who could benefit from getting some extra beastiness in their diet. Thanks for watching. Until next time.